Hello my dear students, hope you all are well. This video is the continuation of class 9 chapter number 2, that is Russian Revolution. In this video we will discuss the topic February Revolution, the very important topic of the chapter. Till now in the chapter we discussed mainly the revolution of 1905, and after that we studied the relationship between the First World War and the Russian Empire. And we also saw that the time period of the First World War is from 1914 up to 1918. But as you know, the Russia withdrew from the First World War in the year 1917, means 1 year just before the ending of the First World War. And in the previous video, I told you the reason why the Russia withdrew from the First World War. Now, after that, now we study the series of events which led to the abdication of the throne. The topic February Revolution. What is February Revolution? February Revolution is the part of the Russian Revolution. When we talk about the Russian Revolution consists of two parts. It consists of two parts, means the revolution took place into two phases. One is known as the February Revolution and another is known as the October Revolution. And both these February Revolution and October Revolution together known as the Russian Revolution. Why? Because what happened in the February Revolution was that in February Revolution the monarchy was overthrown in Russia. And in the October Revolution the socialist government was established in Russia. So both these together known as the Russian Revolution. Okay. Now in this topic we study the series of events which led to the abolition of the monarchy in Russia, or the abdication of the throne by the monarch. So what happened? It was the time of in the year 1917, the time of the winters was there. And we are here talking about the city known as the Petrograd. Petrograd is the city which was the capital of Russia, where the King Palace also located. And as you remember, if you remember the previous video, in that I told you during the First World War, because of the anti-German sentiments were arising in the mind of the people, the city name changed to the Petrograd. So what was its previous name? Its previous name was St. Petersburg. St. Petersburg, which was the German name, which was changed during the First World War because of the anti-German sentiments. So here we study the story is of the city of Petrograd. Firstly, understanding the story, how the series of events took place, how the revolution started, we must have to go into the layout of the city of the Petrograd. How was the layout of the city? So from the middle of the city a river flows which is known as River Neva. Okay. On the right bank of River Neva, River Neva consists of right bank as well as all the river consists of two banks, right bank and the left bank. How you determine the bank of the river? We determine the bank of the river by the flow of a river. If the river flow in this direction, obviously that is the right bank and this is the left bank of the river. Firstly, I told you what were the buildings located on the right banks. The buildings or the population live on the right bank and the left bank were totally different. On the right bank of the city, mainly the working class live. Means there was a quarters, there was a workers' quarter, factories, These were there on the right bank of river Neva. While on the left bank of river Neva, there was a king palace known as the Winter Palace, where the king lived, as well as the fashionable buildings. It was the fashionable area where the nobles also lived, fashionable area of the city, as well as it also consists of the official buildings. So this is the layout of the city. Now what happened in the winter of 1917? There was a problem of a food shortage on the left bank of the river, and because of this problem was going on on the left bank of the city, when parliamentarian wishing of preserve elected government, means the people of Russia who had the wish to preserve who were in the favor of the parliamentary form of government, they want to preserve the Duma. You know what is Duma? Duma is the parliament in Russia. While the Tsar, the monarch of the Russia, has the desire to dissolve the Duma. The story of Duma you also know. In the previous video I told you regarding revolution of 1905, which led to the formation of Duma, the Russian parliament. After this revolution, the Tsar had to make the Duma, which he don't want to make. So the first Duma which was elected was last, as I told you, only for 75 days. Then it was re-elected second time and it lasts only for 3 months. And third time, the monarch changed the way of election, the voting system, and he managed to pack the third Duma with the conservative people so that they can't question the monarch. But now, after packing the Duma or after electing all the conservative people in the Duma, still the monarch was not practicing the autocratic power. That's why he was having a problem with the Duma, with the parliament of the country. That's why he wanted to dissolve it. But the people who were in favor of the parliamentary form of the government, they were against this wish of the monarch. Now, these were the situation. The first situation, as I told you, was that there was a food shortage. On the left bank, the workers were facing the problem, food shortage problem. Second problem, the political problem. The monarch, the Tsar, want to dissolve the Duma, which other people don't want. Now, all these things were going on when the third incident also took place. That was on 22nd February. Layout took place, lockout took place at the factory on the right bank. On the right bank of river Neva, there were the factories, as I told you. Among those factories, in one of the factory, the total lockdown took place because of the economic difficulty. As the result, the just very next day, over 50 factory worker goes on strike in favor of the lockdown. Means, because of the lockdown in one of the factory, the workers of that factory lose their livelihood. And in favor of those workers, the workers of almost 50 factories goes on strike in sympathy to those workers. And most of the strike was led by the women. And in memory of these incidents, this moment, we now also celebrate the International Women's Day. You know the day when the International Women's Day is celebrated, it is celebrated on 8th March. Now obviously the question will come in your mind, you will ask that, ma'am, here now you are saying it is 22nd February, now how the date changed so soon to the 8th March? There is a difference of 13 days between these two. Okay, so beta, the story is this: at that time in Russia, the calendar which was followed was the Julius calendar. Julius calendar. And calendar which we follow now is different from that. That is the Gregorian calendar. What is the calendar? Gregorian calendar. And both these are the Christian calendars. Earlier, we also follow all over the world. The people followed this Christian calendar, that was the Julius calendar. But there was some kind of a problem with this calendar. Because of that, we changed the calendar we shifted to the Gregorian calendar. But in the year 1917, Russia was following the same Julius calendar. That's why, according to the Julius calendar, it was 22nd February. The revolution took place in February. But according to the Gregorian calendar, actually the revolution took place in the month of March. But according to Russian calendar, the calendar followed in the Russia, that was the Gregorian Julius calendar, the revolution is known as the February Revolution because it took place in February. And between both the calendar, there is a difference of 13 days. Okay. So what I was telling you the incidents of the 22nd February when the lockout took place in one of the factory, and in favor of it, workers of more than 50 factories goes on strike, and those strikes were led by the women's mainly. These demonstrating workers reached the center of the capital. Capital is Petrograd. The center of the capital was the Nevsky Prospect. This was the place, Nevsky Prospect. They reached there. One important thing I want to tell you, that this demonstration of the workers, these demonstrating workers were not led by any of the political party of Russia at that time in the beginning. These workers moved from right bank to the left bank, and they surrounded the government buildings, fashionable areas, government building, and the winter palace of the king. They surrounded all the areas. And because of the safety point of view, the king called the police and the army in the city. And army and city was instructed to keep the eyes on these demonstrating workers so that they can't do anything. And once if they started doing any of the destructive thing, then it was the order to these police and the army persons to attack on these workers. So the situation was tense in the city. The government imposed curfew in the region. And because of the curfew, these demonstrators dispersed in the evening of the 23rd February. But they came back again on 24th and the 25th February. By seeing so much workers on the street, government called out the cavalry also. And what happened, why government called the cavalry inside the city at capital? Because the king decided to suspend the Duma. And finally the king suspended the Duma. And as the news of this reached to the workers, they became violent. And that was the day of the 26th February. When these peaceful demonstrating workers became violent, and they started attacking the government building. They ransacked one of the police station also, and they started attacking various government buildings. And these demonstrating workers also started questioning about the bread, as well as because there was a food shortage problem. They started demanding for the bread and the proper working hours, to decrease the working hours, as well as the better living condition, as well as they started demanding for the democracy also. So this was the situation going on in the city. The very next day, what happened? The police or the king ordered the police and the army person to open fire these demonstrators who were becoming the violent. But the police denied, or the army person denied to fire on these demonstrators. And these army person or the cavalry man themselves joined the demonstrating workers. And demonstrating workers as well as the army person together form a Soviet. What they form? They form a Soviet. Soviet, also known by the name of or you can say council. It is Soviet or Council were they were just the group. Okay. After forming this, now they goes inside the king palace, and there the army commander, he advised the king now to abdicate the throne, to give up the throne. And finally, by seeing the situation, king by king तैयार हो जाता है. King became agree to abdicate the throne, and finally the monarchy get abolished, and it was the date of it was the date of 2nd March when the king abdicated the throne and the monarchy was over. Okay. After these series of incidents,